welcome to my intermediate advanced hip strength and stabilization workout. Today, minimal equipment as usual. We have a loop band. I have a light to medium resistance. You can use a regular resistance band that you just tie into a loop. And then I have a chair to hold on to as, for balance, to help with stability. But it is optional. The band is technically optional too, but definitely increases that resistance and challenge for your muscles. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So go ahead and loop the band around your feet. So it's actually right around the midfoot, okay, of each of your feet. You're going to stand next to your chair here. And we are going to start with, you can start with either leg because we always do both sides, a hip flexion. So straight hip flexion. I am training for a long distance run, like a half marathon and then eventually a marathon. So I need to strengthen my hips. That's really important for runners. But I specifically, I need to strengthen my hip flexors, and these are often really short and tight on people and runners, but they can be weak. Muscles that are short can be weak. Muscles that are long, too long, can be weak. So go ahead, we're gonna pulse that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to fire hydrant out to the side now. So now we're getting a little more gluteus medius. Also the standing hip is always working good, maybe even harder than the kicking hip. So it's like a doggy peeing on a fire hydrant. That's why it's called that. So my knees bent. I'm moving the leg out to the side here. You can bring the band above your knees. We'll make it a little less challenging if this is a little much. Let's hold it up there. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I have a little bend in my standing knee. 2 and 1. Good. Shake that out. Okay, so the next one is a hip flexion to a straight lunge back. So I'm gonna demonstrate. You can face your chair too if you'd like for a little more support here. And then I'm gonna lunge back. So you can take your hands away. You're gonna get more balance challenge, more muscle challenge. Without holding on, you can hold on with one hand and work up to no hands. You can hold on to two hands and just focus on the movement and the strength. Pull your core in here. Make sure you're lunging back. Your knee is in line with your foot and not here, okay? So my standing hip is really starting to fire up. My standing glutes. I'm going to hold this last one here, and I'm going to do a little skater move. So I'm kicking my legs straight back behind me. I'm in a neutral hip position. My knees and toes of this kicking leg are pointing to the ground, not turned out. I'm just kind of balancing on that big toe, that leg kicking back behind me. You can float it in the air, squeeze that glute here. Again, that standing glute is burning. 3, 2, hold that here. We're gonna pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7 on that standing leg. 6, 5, 4, little mini squat. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake that out for a second. We're not done on this side, but we almost are. We're gonna go into that single leg deadlift. Just a little mini teeter-totter motion here. Okay? So again, I'm balancing on that big toe, the leg that's moving. I'm moving as one unit, like a bird pecking. Six, 5, 4, cores tight, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I'm gonna switch my chair around here because we are gonna switch legs. So back to that hip flexion. Eight, 9, pulse it up there for 10, 9, 8, little movement, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm testing my balance here. Now to the side, fire hydrant. You're not doing like this or like a big old hip hike thing, okay? We're just bringing the leg straight out to the side, the knee is bent. It can be a small movement if it's too challenging. You could always take the band away. Two. Pulse that up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake out those hips for a minute here. Flex to a lunge. So I'm going to turn and face my chair again for the camera, and you're welcome to do that too, to hold on and have a little more support from that chair. You can challenge your balance more. You can just lunge and not touch that foot to the ground. There's a lot of levels and variability we can do here. Home workouts can be just as challenging, if not more challenging than the gym. You don't need expensive equipment and expensive gym memberships to get a fabulous workout. We're gonna do one more here. Hold that here. Let's skater, kick behind us. 6, belly button's pulled in tight. Draw those lower abs in. 4, 3, 2. We're gonna hold it out there. We pulse down, little mini squat in that standing leg now. Kicking leg is still. 7, really feel that burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake that out. One more. We got to do that single leg deadlift position. It's a little range, as you probably can feel and tell. You don't need a lot of range, a lot of movement sometimes to feel those muscles fire right up, okay? My standing leg hip is on fire. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'll move the chair out of my way. So, when the band is lower, this next move we're gonna do, which is a side step, is more challenging. So you can put it around, above your knees. I have a little bend in my knees. I'm pulling my belly button in tight. I'm standing up tall through my trunk and my head and neck. If we just worked one of the hips, I feel that one side just a little bit more. But they're both working. Okay, shake that out. We're gonna turn and we're gonna do monster, so we call these monster walks in therapy. I don't know many therapy clinics that don't have people monster walking around. Pretty common exercise. We're gonna go backwards with this. And then you kind of loop around, go forward. So you're thinking about keeping your trunk still, core tight, and we're moving through those hips. Okay, these hips are working. 2 and 1. All right, that's enough of that for today. Have a good one.